Yo, what's up? Ricky Sanders here. If you live for fast cars, greasy hands, and solving problems under the hood, welcome to your new favourite spot. I'm all about real fixes, no BS, and showing you how to keep your ride running like a champ. So go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's make some noise in the garage. Enough talk. Let's get wrenching.
Many owners of diesel cars and special equipment face the problem when the diesel engine smokes, and look for the reasons for this. Let us consider the case when the engine is smoking black smoke. The main reason due to which this happens is incomplete combustion of the fuel used. Black soot flying out of the exhaust pipe is the remains of unburned carbons. For their complete combustion, there is not enough oxygen in the chamber, or the optimal amount of fuel is exceeded. Even the most modern diesel engine produces a small amount of soot when fully operational. In order to reduce the amount of soot in the exhaust, an increase in the pressure of the fuel supply to the combustion chamber is used. Most of the soot is captured by the built-in particulate filters, but they need constant preventive cleaning, and after a certain period of time and complete replacement. For many regions, the problem of poor quality diesel fuel at gas stations is relevant, which is also a frequent cause when the engine smokes. With this cause, detonation knocks are often manifested, since such fuel outpaces the established combustion process. Lack of air supply is mainly caused by contamination of the engine air filter or clogged air ducts. On the side of electronic systems, the sensors of the amount of air supplied can fail. In this case, only replacement of the broken part will help. Such sensors are almost all unrepairable. If the blackness of the exhaust sharply increases with a set of engine revolutions, it is necessary to diagnose the high-pressure fuel pump, HPF. Its work is affected by a violation of the tightness of the entire fuel path and intercooler. The obvious cause will be oil leaks in the places of clamped connections or cracked hoses. To check the tightness, you can use any household pump, bicycle pump, car pump, to create an imitation of high pressure. To do this, disconnect the hoses approaching the turbine and intake manifold, close them on both sides and pressurize them with the pump. If there is a leak, it will either be visible or you will hear the sound of outgoing air. Eliminating black smoke from the exhaust pipe, the most successful option for the owner, if after replacing the air filter of the motor, the problem of smoke will be solved. Otherwise, the malfunction will have to look for in the expensive spare part of each diesel engine fuel injectors. The main reason for their failure is poor fuel quality. Sometimes the cause is an early fuel injection angle, as a result of which the air-fuel mixture is ignited with a long delay, resulting in increased pressure in the working cylinder. As a result, the mixture does not burn completely, and a large amount of carbons turn into black soot, which is thrown into the exhaust pipe. If, as a result of diagnostics, the injection angles are correct and the fuel quality is within the norms, then both injectors and the fuel injector will need to be repaired. Turbocharger malfunctions and compression problems. Modern diesel engines are equipped with turbochargers, which has given them a large following in passenger cars for everyday use. It has also added another cause of a smoking engine. There are two possible causes here, either increased oil getting into the intake tract due to worn rubber seals, or the turbo for some reason is unable to deliver the required pressure. If the engine has low compression, then there are problems with starting the engine, a noticeable loss of power and the appearance of thick black smoke under load. But if the cause is incorrectly set injection angle or gradual failure of injectors, then driving such a car will lead to destruction of engine parts from increased load, and as a consequence the need for overhaul or complete replacement of the unit, which is a very expensive procedure for diesel engines. Rare case, sometimes even long diagnostics does not allow you to identify the cause of black smoke from the diesel engine. In this case, it is worth examining the ignition mechanism. Some models of motors are equipped with a valve that regulates the operation of the ignition unit. The moment of operation of such a block is regulated by means of a bolt on the body. Such blocks are built on the electromagnetic principle of regulation. Check the operability of such units can be checked by sound. A serviceable sensor will begin to crackle, or disconnect it from the system. If this manipulation adjusted the engine and smoke disappeared, it is an indication to replace the element. Consequences of soot formation. With increased soot formation in the diesel engine, the first to fail, as a rule, comes out of the diesel particulate filter, which leads to the need for its replacement. Subsequently, soot enters the oil that circulates throughout the engine. Oil channels quickly become clogged, which means that the oil cannot effectively dissipate heat from the engine parts and they overheat. The piston rings become clogged. All filters installed in the vehicle quickly become clogged with dirt and lose their properties. When mixing fuel and engine oil, the viscosity of the latter is greatly reduced, and in this state, the oil is not able to protect parts from wear during operation. Visually, it can be determined by removing the oil dipstick from the engine. If even at sub-zero temperatures, the engine oil will drip from the dipstick, and the odor resembles that of diesel oil, it is a direct indication of the need for urgent repair. Conclusion: the appearance of black smoke from the exhaust pipe does not mean that the engine needs expensive repair or replacement. But if you completely ignore this signal of malfunction, then further use of the car will lead to destruction of the internal walls of the engine, coking of pistons, or burnout of the forcings. To eliminate these consequences, we'll have to spend on a major overhaul of the entire engine, and possibly the purchase of a new one. When such a sign as engine smoke, it is worth as soon as possible to contact the workshop to find out the cause. Diesel black smoke oil on the engine, repair of the fuel injection system. In conclusion, black smoke from a diesel engine is a clear indicator of incomplete combustion, often caused by factors such as an overly rich fuel mixture, clogged air filters, or malfunctioning injectors. Understanding these issues is crucial for maintaining engine efficiency and performance. Regular maintenance and timely diagnostics can help prevent black smoke emissions, ensuring your diesel engine runs smoothly and efficiently. Thank you for watching, and we hope this information helps you keep your engine in top shape.